East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the AAC, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Coming out with it, it's Woods. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario. This guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Nicholson. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UConn's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
They'll keep it on the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And now on second down for this offense. Skips away from pressure. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Nicholson. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. The UConn offense goes back to work. The run from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the... State has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Nicholson. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
He lost one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver is being mauled by the defender. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's got it on the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. NC State quick to the line.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
UConn, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. UConn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple of touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
To the air, it's Nicholson. He makes the connection.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the house.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. NC State going up tempo. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. It's Hall. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Pulled down for the tackle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UConn offense goes back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
UConn, 0.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires one high and deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. UConn going back to work on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. He unleashes a long one. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They intercepted. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UConn! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. They'll leave it with him. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to...
And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Gets it. Two-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. He's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Houston had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Finds the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Husky. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? And finding some things here late that they did well.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. First down for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense down to the... Now 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. NC State will pick up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
This is so a Jesse Carter. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win